Right, selected trade of the week, 4-minute chart here of the Swiss franc. As you can see, we've got the colours, and on the colours here, the red bars denote the Asian session, and the purple bars here denote the UK session. And I'm just going to concentrate on this area between more or less 7 o'clock and just after 10 o'clock on this particular morning. As you can see, at 4 o'clock we've got the low of the Asian session, okay, and then we've got the high of it here at 180.90, and what we're interested in is what's going to happen as price either stays within or moves out of that. Now, as you can see, there's a blue line running across here. This is just a trade station indicator that tells us when the market actually opened, and the market would have opened way back at 10 o'clock previous night in that region. So now all I'm really interested in is the kickoff at around about the 6 to 7 o'clock region, and as you can see, price at 6 o'clock it went on up and attempted to get towards the high at 180.90. It didn't, 118.90, didn't actually manage it, and then it was pushed back, and there we've got the start of the European session around about the 6:30 time, and it set up this little pattern which then broke down. Now it broke down. Where did it break down to? Well, it got down not quite to the previous overnight low, didn't break the overnight low, so it didn't trigger a short there, but it then came up leaving a long tail behind. And this particular candle, it's a spinner where there's a small body. It's a bit like a doji where it opens and closes at the same point, but this is a spinner. It's got a tiny body and it's got a tail either side there. Okay, it's got a big tail either side, and that was just telling us that it wasn't going to go any lower, and it's worth just putting on the Fibonacci here just to highlight the measured move that it formed. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the Fibonacci extension on there, so that line is picking up what would be an A move here, okay, and then the B is from the low up to the attempted new high, right, and we just pop that in, and then price came down to this 100% region. So that would be a measured move. So we've got an A move, a B move, and the C move. The C move coming back down there to that region of 100% is a measured move. Right, couple of changes to the chart. First of all, I've knocked off the colour that showed the bars of the Asian session followed by the European session, but I've also added on the volume activity, or at least the amount of activity, the number of ticks that there are for each of these 4-minute bars. Now, two things going to look at with volume. First one being the general trend of volume here, and as you can see, the trend of volume is up. Now that's absolutely typical at this time in the morning because the Asian session has considerably less volume than the European session.